Hallo liebe Leute, willkommen zurück bei Greedfall. Wir sind noch dabei, den vermissten Schiffsjungen, den angeblichen Sohn der Fontaine-Familie zu suchen. Suchen? Wir suchen nicht. So, also darüber. Hier rüber. Beträge der Laut. Kannst du? Achso, du kannst ja. Okay, ja. Ja, ich hab's gesehen. Ja, dann müssen wir dem Captain widersprechen.
Madam,
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
we should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Ah!
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Okay.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Naut? Oh, how I would like my father to be implicated in this sordid business.
Yes? Well, how can your old professor be of service to you?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides.
Jo.
For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
Wer verkauft schon sein eigenes Kind? Warum sollte man sowas tun? Kein Geld der Welt würde ich so etwas tun. Da liegt was. An das Dienstmädchen gerichteter Brief. Ich möchte, dass du mehr Alice möchte, dass du mehrere Mahlzeiten zubereitest und sie in die Lagerhäuser bringst, die wir am Kanal besitzen. Mein Mann wird dort für ein paar Tage mit seinem Angestellten und seinen Männern arbeiten. Deshalb kümmere dich darum, dass es genug Essen für alle gibt. Und sei diskret. Wir wollen nicht, dass andere Familien erfahren, was vor sich geht.
This
Okay.
document mentions another property. A
Jo.
warehouse.
That would be a great place to hide. Shall we take a peek?
Ich hoffe, dass wir jetzt bald mal auf die Insel segeln. Ich hätte Lust, mal ein bisschen zu kämpfen oder mir was anzusehen und nicht immer zu quatschen. Es ist auch interessant und man erfährt viel, aber irgendwann
Here we are. Be careful.
wird es auch ein bisschen
Fontaine
anstrengend.
won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
A handful of underlings don't scare us away. Right, cousin?
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Der halt herum, Junge.
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? You've taken your son against his will and have locked him up like merchandise in a warehouse. Is that what you call being a good father?
As if you would know what it is like to be a parent. You are far too young to understand the way we feel.
I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in this story. Don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You were not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Tja. Also manchmal bin ich verwundert, dass wir da nicht einfach angegriffen werden.
So it's here that our man keeps his son. Abusive fathers.
Nein! Kann noch immer
Locked.
kein Schloss knacken.
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my father to allow me to go free?
Yes, even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to your ship. I will see you there.
Jo.
It's not possible just now.
Ja, du lernst Wissenschaft. Was? Hä? Das ist nicht. Das habe ich doch eben ausgeräumt. Achso, nee, habe ich nicht. Weil ich dumm bin. Dumm wie Brot. Da geht's wieder hoch. Wir hätten uns auch reinschleichen können ins Wasser. Oh, da hinten. Junge, lass mich. Doch, danke. Also es gibt immer mehrere Wege, ans Ziel zu kommen. So, jetzt aber. Wieso muss ich sowas immer gleich sehen? Überall. Überall dieser Loot. Er macht mich fertig. Au, au. Ja. Auf zum Captain und dann geht's los.
Madam, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
Ja,
We should be able to
Junge.
my cabin.
You did.
All we can
wir
do
schon gehört.
for actions bring you honor.
Oh, sorry. Das wollte ich nicht.
Be back soon, Captain.
So, gehen wir uns nochmal schnell umschauen da. Waren wir ja noch nicht. Ah, ich glaube, da geht's. Okay. Ja, dann werden wir aufbrechen.
Madam,
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
we should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
Aber haben wir. Geh mal.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy. My isle. My new city.
You'll need to arm
Ja, das ist
yourself
ein
with
Schiff, was hat der?
patience. The voyage will be long.
Ein
I've been told
Ruderboot
the
oder?
trip lasts months.
And they say the place is
Oh,
full
da
of
ist eine
gigantic
Kiste.
creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
What the fuck?
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
What the fuck? Alter! Warum?
Take a step back, sir!
Kurt! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Ja, ja, klar. Verschwindet. Ich mach das alleine. Mit einer Münze. Was? Au, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Junge! Stirb, Junge! Stirb! Nicht meine beste Leistung, aber geschafft.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I have the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Naja. Loot? Loot? Hast du Loot? Gib mir Loot. Ich kann durch ihn durchlaufen. Okay. Fertigkeiten wollte ich gucken. Attribute. Achso, da bekomme ich jetzt. Da bekomme ich jedes Level einen Punkt. Da jetzt jede zweite oder so, keine Ahnung. Jede dritte. Ah, warte. Egal. Wir werden einen Punkt sparen für Magie oder so. Vielleicht. Da brauchen wir Zaubersprüche. Haben wir noch nicht. Nehmen wir das. So, das Schiff ist jetzt hinüber, ne? Toll. Eigentlich ist das ein Schiff, oder wie? Wollt ihr mich verarschen?
Madam, gentlemen.
Er guckt.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Los geht's.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Jo. Endlich. Hat ja nicht lange gedauert. Oh Leute, danke fürs Zusehen. In der nächsten Folge sind wir da. Ciao.